everyone, and we welcome you to another episode of Jake's Mountain. I'm back and I'm in the garage, and it's been a week, so now I'm hopefully quarantined. No more COVID, right? That's how it works. 10 days. Oh, I jumped down and hurt my balls on that one. All right. Yes, it has been 10 days or more since I was last had symptoms of COVID, or starting symptoms of COVID, however that works. So I am no longer under quarantine. Jake's Bounty is back. I'm sorry we had to take some time off, but I just felt like shit, and I didn't think it was going to be up to par with the regular shows that I've been doing. So I was gonna stay at home, which is what I did, quarantine myself, and I'm feeling better. Still a little stuffed up, a little snotty, but you know what? I've always got boogers in my nose from smoking pot, so it's not really a big deal. Let's go ahead and get into some news. News for myself. I went and saw the Smokey Robinson concert on Friday at the Big Fresno Fair. Very good performance by Smokey. He was able to pull out two women from the crowd and danced with them at the end, so that was very cool. That he still does that. I remember he supposedly brought my aunt up there one time when he performed in South Lake Tahoe. So it's cool that he's still doing that, and it's cool that he's back to touring and at the Fresno Fair. Apparently hadn't been in Fresno for a while, at least that's what he said. So we saw him on Friday night, and then the next night I went and saw Korn and System of a Down, as well as Russian Circles over at Save Mart Center. It was supposed to be Faith No More, but they pulled out due to mental health issues, and hey, we all get that sometimes, and you gotta worry about yourself and take care of number one. And so Korn stepped in at the last minute, and they did a very, very good job. They played all their hits, and then they played some songs that I was like, oh yeah, they did do that song, huh? I forgot that. And then System of a Down came on, and they were phenomenal. Okay. I didn't know if they were still going to be as good as they were like 3 years ago when they last played live, but they were. Just great set they had, and I wish I could have stayed longer, but unfortunately my ride, which was my mom, wanted to leave at 11 p.m. and I was like, all right, well, I've been at the show for now 4 hours. I think I've had a good time. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into some news. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and say thank you to my sponsors, Sweetwater Musical Instruments right here. You can get all your musical instruments from Sweetwater Music, as well as these t-shirts, all right, at jakesbounty.com. I'm going to tell you about the news. First off, wow, all right, a little windy, okay. First off, world news, 17 missionaries kidnapped by gang in Haiti, 16 Americans and 1 Canadian. Yeah. No, they didn't walk into a bar or anything. Some of them were minors, and it happened at an orphanage. Could you imagine that, getting kidnapped at an orphanage? They were kidnapped at the city Port-au-Prince, which is the capital of Haiti. And the kidnappers have made contact with a missionary organization, and when I have more details, I'll give them to you guys. Gunman shoots 3 deputies, 1 killed, remains on the run. This happened in Houston, Texas on Saturday at 2:15 a.m. at the 45 Norte Sports Bar. They thought there was a robbery happening in the parking lot, and then these deputies went out there to go investigate, and they got shot at. One of them getting killed, who was Corrine Atkins, age 30. Daryl Garrett was shot in the back, and he had surgery, supposed to recover. He's 28. And Joaquin, hope I'm saying this right, Barber, 26, was shot in the foot when he was trying to also investigate the scene. Another bit of bad news. Colin Powell, first black U.S. Secretary of State, dies of COVID at 84 years old. Colin Powell was a Vietnam vet. I think I knew that. Four-star general, and then in 1989 he was the first black chairman chief of staff. All right, forever known for the 2003 made a case for against Iraq, Iraq War and the whole Saddam Hussein and all that. All right, musical artist The Weeknd cancels 2022 tour. All right, try saying that 5 times fast. 22 tour. That includes Fresno, unfortunately. Unclear why he has canceled the tour. Maybe when we have more information, we'll give it to you guys. Historic downtown Fresno house destroyed in fire. There's 2 building fires yesterday. First one was at Van Ness and San Joaquin at 1:15 p.m., the home of Lighthouse Recovery. This is where 12 women were living and also recovering from alcohol and substance abuse. They all got out safely. Unfortunately, the house was burned down and destroyed. The next fire was at Metal Building, and it was on Cedar and Central Avenue, just an hour and a half later. Not too far from there, all right? They were able to put the Metal Building out. And again, no one was hurt. All right, well, let's play some trivia. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about Random Hearts, starring Harrison Ford and Kristen Scott Thomas. Not Kristen Thomas, the one from Sex and the City, but this is Kristen Scott Thomas. Put emphasis on the Scott. Anyway, this is from Academy Award winner director Sidney Pollack. Comes as passion romantic thriller about a stellar cast. Harrison Ford plays an internal affairs sergeant who becomes entangled with Kristen Scott Thomas, a high-powered congresswoman. And then an airplane crash kills both their spouses. Wow, get it, Random Hearts, all right? I won't tell you more than that, leave you in suspense. It's not $4.99, but it is a raised video, and you can get it right now, $1, 7-day rental. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and do some trivia. We got, well, we can't do that because you have to think of that on your own, but that is a fun thing to do. Not just think on your own, but the one they had was yes to everything. So you have a to-do list and you put yes to everything, all right? And you can kind of get that. Special occasion bands. Here we go. The Funeral for Bambi's Mom. Who's going to play that band? I'm going to go ahead and say Cannibal Corpse. There we go. All right. The grand premiere of the newest revolutionary no-stick frying pan. So who's going to play that? No-stick revolutionary frying pan. I'm going to say a 38 special. Alright, welcome party for space aliens on our planet. A welcome party for space aliens. I could see them doing it maybe now, but certainly back in the 80s and 90s. U2. The opening of the Chess Grandmaster Championship match. Something very maybe technical. I'm going to say Dream Theater, or maybe like some progressive rock like Rush. You know, The Wedding of the Stars, 2 separate from very shallow and sensational reality TV shows. So 2 people who are married from reality TV shows, banned for them. I'm going to say Bare Naked Ladies, just because I think they can pretty much just play about everything, and maybe they've already done that, I don't know. Coming out of a party for a champion MMA championship fighter. Championship fighter, that could be, come on, anything. It could be rap, it could be, hard rock, metal. Coming out for a party, champion MMA championship fighter. I'm gonna say Metallica. That one just sounds right. I don't know. You guys can go ahead and come up with your own answers for these ones. Special occasion bands. Check this out on Creative Thinking Journal right here. Jake's Bounty, $7.99. I'm finishing more of it, so you guys gotta get it quick. All right. Gonna go ahead right now and go into It Happened This Day in Music. Today's date is October 18th, 2021, but back in this day in 1966, Jimi Hendrix Experience played its first gig at the Paris Olympia in France. All right, they opened for some no-name band that I didn't write down, but you guys can go look at it. October 18th, 1974, Al Green was taking a shower when his ex, Mary Woodson, poured boiling hot grits over him and giving him second-degree burns. That's a crazy story. That's a What the Fuck Wednesday story right there. And I think we're going to do that for Wednesday. And finally, October 18th, 1989, during a gig at the Los Angeles Coliseum, opening for the Rolling Stones, Axl Rose made an announcement that this would be their last show. The Guns N' Roses would have their last show if they didn't get their shit together. He was talking about their heroin addiction. I didn't know that more of them just had a heroin addiction. I thought it was just the drummer Steven Adler who had heroin condition or addiction. But it makes more sense just, having them all use it rather than just like, oh, Steven Adler was the only one. When he said the whole time, everybody was using drugs. All right, let's go ahead and look at the cans. So pretty good to take in today right here. I'll show you a few of them. Let's see, Red Bull right there. Got Bang, Sour Apple. Let's see, Rain, Total Body Fuel. Monster. Get all the energy drinks today, huh? Come on, get out of there, bitch. All right, Monster. And let me find one more. Here we go. A mango drink right there. Mango from 7-Eleven. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Tomorrow, yes, we will be back tomorrow. It feels weird taking a week off. All right, I'll be back tomorrow with Punk Tuesdays, Fat Tuesdays, Your Mama's Ugly Tuesdays, all that good stuff on Tuesdays that happen, Taco Tuesday. I want to thank my sponsors, Joseph S. Stein, make me look so fine today. Also, Jot Permanent Markers. You can get these at Jake's Bounty. They work real well. Doing Ray's video right now, putting them on and putting the sections and all the categories up, so everything will be good. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of the day. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And here's some more of Slab with their album It's Always Something. Here we go. See you tomorrow. Jake's Bounty was filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records Production 2021. You can follow his Facebook, his channel, his website. Go and give him a like, comment, do all that, ring that bell. And as always, please subscribe.